Step 1. Setting up your Omnisend account. To create your Omnisend account, click the link I have put in the description. That is an affiliate link, so if you use it, thank you. It helps support the channel. The link will take you directly to the Omnisend sign up page. Click Sign Up Now, then click Sign Up with Shopify. Enter your store URL and click Install. From there, fill in your name, email, and password to create your account. Once you are inside, make sure to turn on the Omnisend app embed and hit Save Settings. This connects Omnisend properly to your storefront, so things like pop-up forms and tracking work correctly. When everything is done, you can access your Omnisend dashboard at any time by searching Omnisend in the Shopify search bar. Next, let's set up your brand. Click on Set Brand Style. Here you will need to upload your logo, pick your brand colors and fonts, and add your social media links. These brand assets will automatically apply across your emails and forms, so you only need to set this up once. When everything is done, click Save Brand Assets. Let me give you a quick tour of the dashboard so you know where everything lives. On the left sidebar, you have 6 main areas. The first is Dashboard. This is your overview. It shows you your recent campaign performance, revenue attributed to emails, and key stats at a glance. The second is Campaigns. This is where you create and send one-time emails, like a sale announcement or a new product launch. Think of these as broadcasts. The third is Automations. This is the most powerful section. Automations are emails that send automatically based on what your customers do, like abandoning a cart or making a purchase. We will spend a lot of time here. The fourth is Audience. This is where you manage your contacts, segment your list, and set up sign-up forms. The fifth is Forms. This is where you create pop-ups and sign-up forms to collect email addresses from your website visitors. And the sixth is Reports. This shows you detailed analytics, open rates, click rates, revenue generated, and more. Now that you know the layout, let us start building. Step 2. Collecting emails, setting up your sign-up form. Why you need a sign-up form? Before we can send a single email, we need subscribers, because without people on your list, there's nobody to send to. And the most effective way to collect email addresses on your Shopify store is with a pop-up form. Now here's the key. People don't just hand over their email for nothing. You need to give them a reason. The most proven approach is a discount pop-up, something like, get 10% off your first order. This is called a lead magnet. You're offering something valuable in exchange for their contact information. Simple, and it works. From your Omnisend dashboard, look at the left sidebar and click on Forms. This is where you create and manage all your sign-up forms and pop-ups. Click on Preview the pre-built pop-up. Here's something really useful. This default pop-up is designed for first-time visitors. It's clean, simple, and ready to use. It collects email addresses and, in return, offers a discount on the customer's first order. For most beginner stores, this is honestly all you need to get started. You could publish this right now without changing a single thing, and it would work. But let me walk you through the editor so you understand how everything works and can customize future pop-ups however you want. Look at the bottom center of the editor. You'll see a visual flow showing the steps of this pop-up. This is the logic, the sequence your visitor goes through when they interact with the form. Step 1 is the email collection step. This is the main pop-up your visitor sees first, where they enter their email address to claim the discount. Step 2 asks for a phone number. This is optional. It lets you collect SMS contacts at the same time as email. So with one pop-up, you can build both your email list and your SMS list simultaneously. Then there's the success screen, what the subscriber sees after signing up. And finally, there's a message for people who are already subscribed, so they don't see a confusing error. Omnisend handles that automatically. You're not locked into the default flow. You can add steps, remove steps, or rearrange them completely. For example, if you don't want to collect phone numbers yet, just remove that step. One click, or maybe you want to flip the order, ask for the phone number first, then the email. You can swap steps however you like. You can also add a teaser, a small tab that sits in the corner of your website even after the pop-up is closed. It reminds visitors they can still claim their discount without being intrusive. Look at the right side of the screen. There's a column called Behavior. This is where you control when the pop-up appears and who sees it. First, you can set a start date and end date. This is useful for seasonal promotions, like a Black Friday pop-up that only runs for a limited window. Set the dates, and Omnisend handles the rest automatically. Next, choose when the pop-up actually triggers. You can show it after a set number of seconds or use exit intent, which fires when someone is about to leave the page. Exit intent tends to convert really well because it catches people at the moment they're leaving. You can also target specific audiences. Show the pop-up only to visitors from a certain country, only on mobile, only to new visitors, or exclude people who are already subscribed so they never see it again. To change the visual design of your pop-up, open the Theme Settings panel. This is where you update the color scheme to match your brand, change the button style, and adjust the font. Keep it clean and simple. Make the headline bold and clear. And make sure the call to action button stands out so people can't miss it. On the left side of the editor, you'll see a library of elements, text blocks, image blocks, coupon code fields, and more. To use any of them, just drag and drop it into your form. Once you drop an element into the form, look over to the right panel. That's where all the customization options appear for that specific element: padding, font size, color, alignment. Click the element, then style it using the right panel. Before you hit Enable, take a moment to check how your form looks on mobile. At the top of the editor, you'll see two icons that let you switch between desktop and mobile view. Click the mobile icon and preview your form on a smaller screen. When you're happy with everything, it's time to go live. Look for the Enable Form button in the top right corner and click it. And that's it. Your first pop-up is now live and collecting emails. If it feels a little too basic for your taste, don't worry. When you're ready to create your next form, just click Create Form, and you'll see the full template library. Omnisend has a wide range of pop-up styles, spin-to-win wheels, multi-step forms, seasonal designs, minimalist banners, and more. Browse through them and pick the one that fits your brand. The setup process is exactly the same as what we just did, so you already know how it works. Step 3. Automations. This is the most important part of the entire video. Automations are emails that trigger automatically based on your customer behavior. Once you set these up, they run forever without you touching them. There are 3 automations every Shopify store must have. Let me walk you through each one. So the first automation we're going to create is the Welcome series. We start with this one because it's typically the highest performing automation. New subscribers are the most engaged they'll ever be, making them much more likely to open and interact with your emails. To setting it up in Omnisend, click on Automations in the left sidebar. Then click Explore Templates. You will see a library of pre-built automation templates. Under Type, choose Welcome. I recommend this 3-email workflow. Click Customize Workflow. Omnisend has already pre-built this for you. It has the trigger, the timing, and placeholder emails. By default, the email is good to go, but you should give it a quick check. You will see a visual flowchart. The first node is the trigger. Below the trigger, you have a series of wait nodes and email nodes. The wait node controls the delay between emails. Adjust these as needed. The structure is set up to send 3 emails. Email 1, send 1 minute after sign-up. Welcome them warmly and deliver the discount code. Email 2, send 1 day later if they have not purchased. Email 3, send 4 days later if they still have not purchased. Remind them that the discount code will expire soon. To edit an email, click on the email node. Then click Edit Content. This opens the email editor. The email editor is drag and drop. On the left, you have content blocks: text, image, button, product, divider. On the right, you have the Properties panel where you customize each element. Give it a check. Once everything is done, click Finish Editing, and then click Start Workflow to activate your automation. Now you are all set with your first automation. To test it, go to your website, trigger the pop-up, Enter your email and wait 1 minute. The automation will send the email to you. Omnisend and Shopify talk to each other to automatically create a unique discount code. Each code can be used one time per customer. You can check your discount codes in the discount section of your Shopify account. Automation 2. Abandoned cart. Abandoned cart is the single highest revenue-generating automation in e-commerce. On average, 70% of shoppers add items to their cart and never check out. That is a massive amount of lost revenue sitting right there. Search for abandoned cart in the template library. The trigger here is cart abandonment. Omnisend automatically detects when someone adds to cart and then leaves your site without purchasing. Make sure you have at least a 1-hour delay before the first email. You do not want to send immediately. Give people a chance to come back on their own. Edit each email the same way you did for the welcome series. Automation 3. Post-purchase series. Getting a customer to buy once is hard. Getting them to buy again is much easier and much cheaper. The post-purchase series is how you turn one-time buyers into loyal customers. In automations, click Create Workflow and search for post-purchase. I recommend starting with these 2 workflows. Product review. Ask them for a photo of the product or a simple review. Social proof is one of the most powerful tools for converting new visitors into buyers. Customer reactivation. Send them a discount to bring them back and encourage a second purchase. Once you have these 2 set up, you can add more workflows depending on your store. Step 4. Sending campaigns. Automations run on autopilot based on customer behavior. Campaigns are different. These are emails you manually send to your list. Think sale announcements, new product launches, or a simple newsletter. Aim for 2 to 4 per month. And do not just email people when you want to sell something. Mix in tips, education, anything that adds value. Before you write your first campaign, though, let's set up segments first. A segment is just a filtered group of your contacts. Instead of blasting the same email to everyone, you send the right message to the right person. You can have the best email in the world, but if it goes to the wrong people, it does not matter. To create a segment, go to Audience in the left sidebar and click Segments, then Create Segment. You have 3 options. Build one manually, pick from a pre-built template, or let Omnisend's AI generate one for you. I recommend going with the pre-built templates. Omnisend has a solid library of them ready to go. Find the segment you want, click Customize, and you can adjust the filters however you like, or just leave them as is, which is what I will do here. Then click Save and Show Contacts. Here's a look at the segments I recommend you create. Feel free to pause the video and set these up yourself. Now that your segments are ready, let's create a campaign. Click Campaigns in the sidebar, then Create Campaign. Choose Email as your campaign type. Fill in your campaign name, subject line, sender name, pre-header, and reply to address. Then click through to the template section. Pick a template and click Design Email. It's the same drag and drop editor from automations. Content blocks on the left, settings on the right, live preview in the middle. When you're done, save it as a template so you can reuse it later. One rule: never remove the unsubscribe link in the footer. It's legally required, and Omnisend adds it automatically, so just leave it there. Click Save, pick your segment, and move to the final step. You can send immediately or schedule it. Hit Send Now or Schedule. And that is a wrap. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more e-commerce marketing tutorials. I will see you in the next one.